I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi.
We've got a chance now for our starting lineups. From point guard to center, this game should be a good one.
Guys, you have to admire the way these two teams play. They're all about ball movement.
I mean, you look at the stat sheet, look at the assist numbers these teams put up. There's not too much hero ball going on. They're unselfish.
Yeah, both sides are focused on working the ball around and generating the best shot possible. It's fun to watch.
They swipe it. Here's Carlton. And it's good. 2 points.
Here's Sutton.
Sykes outside. From downtown.
It's hauled in by Smith.
Here's Minnesota. Pass to Williams.
Back to Smith.
To the paint. Here's Collier. Rebounded by the Mystics.
Totally unnecessary to go the fadeaway there. Could have been an easy jumper.
Here's Sykes. Sweet little floater.
Once inside, Sykes commits to the play. She'll work around contact if she has to.
Outside Williams. Pass to Collier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three nailed from three-point land.
Because of Collier's ability to space the floor, she gives her team a deeper offensive identity.
Now Sutton. Austin with it. Screen by Austin.
Brittany Sykes outside. That's basket number 2 with her third shot. Off to a fast 2 for 3.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's Smith.
Here's Collier. And it's Dolson with the rebound.
And here's Sykes.
Takes the 3.
The rebound by Courtney Williams.
Here's Minnesota.
And talking about Brittany Sykes, she's known for her defense.
Well, when those GM surveys come out every year, Sykes is normally the pick for best wing defender. She's an old school type of guard, doesn't take a lot of threes, hangs her hat on disrupting opponents.
Now here is Sykes. 5 points in the game.
Here's Sutton.
She's guarded by Williams. And stolen by Collier. Inside. And the rebound goes to the Mystics.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Pass to Dolson.
Angsler. Austin. Covered by Collier.
Here's Sykes. Now Angsler. McBride covering. And another miss by Washington.
Outside Williams. Smith outside.
To the inside. Here's Collier. Happy to see that one go in for her second make in 5 attempts.
How about that shot going in for Collier? Looked like the contact might disrupt her. Guess it didn't.
Now here's Dolson. She's covered closely to the middle and stolen by Collier.
Outside Williams. Smith.
Down low. Here's Collier. That shot missing.
Great D that time from Shakira Austin.
The Mystics trailing.
Here's Sutton.
She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. On the wing, Emily Angsler. McBride covering. Pass to Austin.
Sutton.
And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
You know, she's not doing her team any good by firing up shots like that.
And it's going to make her teammates reluctant to share the ball with her. And that can really hurt a team offensively.
And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Pass to Sykes. Dolson. And here's Sutton. Trying her luck from deep. That one falls, coming off Stephanie Dolson's feet.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Carlton. Great D that time from Brittany Sykes. The Mystics with the lead.
Pass to Sutton.
Back to Dolson. Angsler with it. McBride covering. Here's Austin. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for 2.
And looking at Shakira Austin, she finished second in Rookie of the Year voting back in 2022.
And we talk about immediate impact. She had a double-double in her second career game. Austin plays like the 6'5" center she is. Excellent around the rim, rebounds, doesn't venture too much in the perimeter.
The first one falls.
You know, we try to not play favorites, but the truth is we're all fans here. So, guys, who is your favorite player to watch?
This is easy. I got to go with Sabrina Ionescu, who's also from my hometown of Walnut Creek. She plays so unselfish, but also has an amazing three-point shot, so she can score in bunches.
And I'm a big Kelsey Plum fan. You know, I love players who can shoot, and Kelsey certainly can do that. But she also has other parts of her game that are very good. And, of course, I mean, lefties, they just make everything look better.
Here's Carlton. Smith outside. To the inside. Shakira Austin with the steal.
Now Sutton. Pass to Melbourne.
Now here is Sykes. Screen by Austin. Shot from the top of the key. Sykes, no good.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Inside. Smith inside, working on Dolson. And here's Carlton. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
And this Minnesota franchise is built around their star, Napheesa Collier.
Well, you think about 2022, Collier played just 4 games. In the Lynx, they missed the playoffs. Last year, Collier took her game to another level, a first-team All-WNBA selection.
When you look at this Washington team, they hang their hat on defense. That's the priority.
Yeah, last year they were 4th in defensive rating. They have a great coaching staff that helps with scouting reports, defensive schemes that we'll see. And the Mystics do a great job, executing those scouting reports.
Now here is Sykes. He has 5. Now here's Williams. The kick out to McBride. Smith outside. Collier. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Even though she missed it, she couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, they don't come much easier than that.
Brittany Sykes attacking. Pass to Austin. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a three-point play. This will be her third free throw shot of the game.
Shakira Austin, shooting one.
One shot.
You have to respect the determination that Shakira Austin brings to the court. She plays extremely hard and will not back down from any matchup.
Here's Heidemann. Collier outside. Pass to Carlton. From the wing, the Mystics pull it in.
But he got away with a major lapse there.
Sykes with the ball. 5 points in the game. Here's Austin. Dolson, covered by Smith. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by Williams.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make them pay.
Count it. Good.
Great handles flashed by Collier. You love having a wing like her on your team.
Here's Melbourne. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Sykes outside. Dolson with the screen. Fires for three. The offensive rebound. Sykes, pass to Melbourne. Back to Sykes. Drills the three-pointer.
Puts her awareness on full display. Sykes knew exactly how much time she had for the catch and shoot.
Collier outside. The screen by Collier. Here's Williams. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier with the assist that time.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Sykes outside. To the middle. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, this is how you finish inside. Brittany Sykes going up with confidence.
Now Collier. She's got 7. On the wing, Courtney Williams shoots over Austin, and it falls all over the rim and in.
Just no hesitation going up with it. Collier's confidence is what allows her to drain quick shots.
Pass to Austin. Sykes. Dolson sets a screen. Brittany Sykes has room. It's hauled in by the Lynx. Collier outside. And here's Heidemann. Smith outside. To the paint. Here's Carlton. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Mystics with the lead. And here's Melbourne. She's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Sykes with the bucket.
Just a pure score. Sykes lights up the scoreboard in various ways. Makes her hard to stop.
Now here's Collier. Pass to Williams. Now here's Smith. The screen by Smith. To the middle. No good that time. Good work defensively by Stephanie Dolson. Here's Melbourne. Pass to Sykes. And Washington again with the bucket.
And in 2023, Minnesota finished as the 6th seed with a record of 19-21.
Well, Minnesota missed the playoffs in 2022, which ended their 11-year postseason streak. But they regrouped, and in 2023, they took the Sun the full 3 games in the first round, almost pulling off the huge upset. But what was most important was getting back to the postseason.
Well, the Mystics joined the WNBA in year 2 of the league back in 1998. They won their first title in 2019.
It took a long time, but it was well worth the wait, beating the Sun in a thrilling 5-game finals. That 2019 team setting a WNBA record with a 115 offensive rating. They went 26-8 in the regular season. When you think about the all-time teams in the history of this league, 2019 Washington, they're in the conversation.
Got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for her. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Mystics ahead, up 8. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And for the Mystics, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I love the effort on the glass right out of the gate from them.
And it takes effort from all 5 players to get a rebounding advantage like this.
Minnesota trailing.
Pass to Peely.
McBride shoots the 3. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
Beautifully crafted for maximum efficiency. McBride's a natural playmaker.
Sykes outside. Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go. Now here's Shepard. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Shepard, the screen. Down low.
It's stolen by Edwards.
Inside. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw.
First team foul.
It's going to be on Jessica Shepard.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
That free throw, no good.
Founded back in 2021, the Commissioner's Cup has been an awesome addition to the WNBA season, Brian.
Oh, we all have loved it. It brings extra excitement to the schedule, so much so that the NBA adopted their own version of it.
Yeah, and it's been great in the NBA. And what I love about it, we get a final way before the final. So you get a taste of postseason pressure a lot earlier.
Good on the second free throw.
And when Aaliyah Edwards is on the floor, it's easy to see the presence she has in the post.
She has great touch close to the basket as a very efficient scorer. And she's also very athletic. She's a big who can get up the court in a hurry.
Back to McBride. Shot clock at 5.
Pass to Heidemann.
Tries a 3.
Rebounded by Sykes.
Takes the 3.
Offensive rebound.
Count that one.
That's the tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Second quarter of basketball, just over 1.5 minutes played so far. To the inside, Shepard. He clangs that one off the back iron and it falls.
With the perfect physical frame for interior scoring, Shepard can sure do some damage down low.
Now here's Angsler.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Off flying with the three.
It can be so deflating to miss a wide open look like that.
McBride, she's guarded by Sykes.
Shepard the screen.
And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. Tries again, and she lays it up and in.
When you pair Shepard's length with her effort level, you end up with offensive rebounds like that.
Sykes outside.
Pass to Angstler.
Launches a three.
And that one falls. It's Brittany Sykes with the feed.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the three.
Now McBride lets the three fly.
It's rebounded by Kune.
For those joining us, we're in the second quarter with just about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Sykes, and she converts the layup.
She can beat you in a lot of different ways. Sykes is dangerous in the pick and roll game because she can handle the ball too.
Right outside.
Shepard the screen.
This one for three. Happy to see that one go in for her second make in 5 attempts.
Well, that's her shot, guys, so you can't just give it to her. You got to get up on her.
And the Lynx pushing it up now. Pushing it up.
And shots good by Peely.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Pass to Angstler.
Sykes with the ball for three. Drops in the tray.
Well, beyond the arc, Sykes can be pretty choosy, but she finds an angle she likes and drills it.
Outside Miller.
Pass to McBride. Five to shoot. Fires from deep. And the Lynx, another three.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
And stolen by Kayla McBride. To the middle.
Peely.
That one goes in.
Always looking for holes in the defense. It's McBride's recognition that allows her to slice up any defensive scheme.
Here's Melbourne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Back to Sykes. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two.
Personal foul.
And the last time the Mystics won a playoff series was in 2019 when they won it all.
Well, they got bounced in the opening round last year, which makes it 3 of the last 4 years where they've lost in the first round. The Mystics just haven't been able to replicate that 2019 run.
She's off on the first.
Well, back in the early 2010s, the Lynx went on one of the best runs we've ever seen.
And forget, WNBA. We're talking one of the best runs in American pro sports history. From 2011 to 2017, 4 titles, 6 final appearances, sustained excellence we haven't seen since.
She's off on the second.
And as you watch the continued development of the WNBA, it feels like length matters a lot these days.
Well, you're seeing teams putting a major emphasis on getting longer players. It really helps you on the defensive end.
Oh yeah, with how skilled players are these days and the amount of threes teams take, length can certainly neutralize that.
Here's Melbourne. Outside Edwards.
Sykes. The three is up. Sinks the three-pointer.
Now get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Now here's Williams.
Kicks it out to Smith.
Pass to McBride. Clock is at 3. Cans the shot from the wing.
You love to see that offensive mindset from McBride, and fans are rarely disappointed with her intensity.
Kone, Miller defending.
Pass to Sykes, and it's McBride with the foul. That's foul number 2 for her.
The next foul will put them in the bonus.
And you know they'll be trying to draw that next one quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the line and get some easy buckets.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over.
To Sutton.
Dolson with it.
Melbourne.
She's guarded by Williams. And another miss by Washington. Now McBride. Inside. Here's Collier. Not gonna go that time.
Great D that time from Shakira Austin. Here's Sutton.
McBride covering.
Pass to Melbourne. Austin.
6 on the shot clock.
Here's Melbourne.
She's guarded by Williams.
Here's Sutton.
Rebound by the Lynx.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Here's Collier. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game, and she's hoisted up 11 so far.
Great to see her score inside. Collier is an all-around forward, capable of scoring in a variety of ways, including in the paint.
Now here is Sykes. She's got 23.
And stolen by Smith.
And now the Lynx fast break. Here's Collier. And fouled hard that time. And she's hit 2 shots at the line.
It's on Shakira Austin.
I hope he didn't think Collier would be intimidated by a little contact. She shows some real toughness inside.
2 shots.
First one falls for her.
Well, Washington went 19-21 in the 2023 season, falling in the first round to the Liberty.
Yeah, getting swept by the eventual runner-up in New York. The Mystics going 19-20 in the expanded 40-game regular season. They ended up the 7th seed.
That's also good, so she hits them both.
And when you talk about winning, historically, the Lynx are up there with any team in the WNBA.
Absolutely. You look at their 4 titles, which is tied for the most in league history. Then you see they have the 3rd best winning percentage of all time. I mean, this is a franchise that consistently has been in the hunt over the years.
Now here is Sykes. Just 5 on the clock. Shot to end the cold run. And Collier pulls it down. The Lynx leading. To the paint. And she lays it straight in.
With a laundry list of moves in her arsenal, Collier can pick and choose how she wants to beat defenders.
Here's Sutton. She's guarded by Williams. Dolson with it. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Sykes. And she banks in the layup.
Used her strength to get in the post without much fight from the D.
They need to do a better job next time and bustle up on her. I mean, that's just too easy.
Now here's Collier. Yep, that one goes.
Pulling up on a defender comes down to confidence, and Collier believes in her ability to beat any opponent.
Here's Dolson. Pass to Austin. Sykes. There's the three. And it's Collier with the rebound. Smith, left side. And there it is.
An intimidating interior presence. Smith uses her toughness to get her way down low.
Dolson with it. Angsler covered by Collier. Here's Dolson. Off target at the rim. And here are the Lynx now. Goes up on the wing. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Love Collier's discipline on offense. Looks for a shot she likes and dedicates to it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Sykes. Dolson. Screen by Sykes. Now here's Dolson. Covered by Smith. Sutton, no good. And here's Collier. Back to Williams. Pass to Shepard. Carlton. She's guarded by Sykes. There's the triple. Offensive board. Here's Smith. Cans it from downtown.
With a naturally quick release, Smith is an effective option in catch-and-shoot situations.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Austin with it. Shepard's there.
Here's Sykes. Banked in off the glass.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
Now Collier. She's got 19. And here's Carlton. And it's Dolson with the rebound. On the wing, Emily Angsler. Covered by Collier. Pass to Sykes. Minnesota grabs the miss. Shepard with it. Austin picks her up. Here's Carlton. On the left wing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Another shot. Here's Smith. Now here's Shepard. Collier outside. Off the mark there with the three. Here's Angsler. And no good trying to get that one. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Lynx on top. They lead by 11 shortly.
53.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. Sykes with a strong contribution so far in this game.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the three ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
Here's Minnesota, 11-point game. Pass to McBride. Back to Collier. Shot clock at 6. And that one good.
Love the versatility in the pick and roll. Collier can either set the screen or work off the screen.
One thing about Nafisa Collier, she's great at many things. She's not a specialist. She's well-rounded.
Well, how about this? I mean, she's been top 10 in the league in scoring, rebounding, steals, blocks. I mean, that's 4 of the 5 major food groups. She gives you everything at a high level.
And that one's good. Austin.
Opportunistic shot by Austin. Finds the mid-range look and doesn't waste it.
Outside Williams. Pass to Carlton. Looking to get it going. Yes. And Courtney Williams with the assist that time. Here's Sutton. And we're just about a minute and a half into this third quarter of basketball. And here's Austin. Screen by Austin. Here's Sykes. It's hauled in by Smith. And here are the Lynx now. Now Carlton. She has 7. Just 5 to shoot from past the arc. It doesn't go for her. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Now here is Sykes. He's guarded closely. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Smith. 2 points. That one goes in.
She draws so much attention. Williams can find others for easy buckets. Good dish.
The Mystics really having a tough go here. Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's the front of player. They've got to try something.
Touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Dolson. Here's Sutton. Clock at 6. That one falls coming off Stephanie Dolson's feet. Now here's Williams. Smith outside. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Lynx able to keep the ball here. And here are the Lynx now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Carlton. She's guarded by Sykes. For 3, gets a 3-pointer to fall.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a 3-point contest.
Here's Sutton. She's got 6. Pass to Angsler. Austin with it. It's Brittany Sykes on the wing. Screen by Austin. Brittany Sykes outside. The second chance effort, and the layup good by Austin.
Always bringing the energy. Shakira Austin with effort points, and those buckets feel bigger than just 2.
Collier inside, guarded by Dolson, and the layup is good.
She's carrying a lot of the load offensively, and normally that's good news for them.
Pass to Sykes. Now here's Dolson. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
Smith outside. Now here's Collier. Guarded by Dolson. They get it again.
And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Stephanie Dolson picks one up.
I like Collier's ability to capitalize on a defender's mistakes. If you're not disciplined, she'll make you pay.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, some players struggle with the transition from college to pros, but not Nafisa Collier.
I mean, her rookie year was ridiculous. She led the league in minutes. She was an all-star as a rookie. Remember, Collier won a national championship in college, but she was used to the spotlight. She's coming to the league as an all-star level player, and we've seen her just improve.
And so she's able to get 1 of 2. And here's Sutton. She has 6. Pass to Sykes. Screen by Austin.
4 on the clock. Down low. Shoots over Williams. Again, the Mystics score.
And Shakira Austin is a fighter. Someone that takes contact head on and finds ways to finish.
Collier outside. To the middle. Williams with it.
The 19-footer is on the money.
So much action these days out of the pick and roll. Williams is made for this type of basketball. A slick dribbling and good decision-making player.
Here's Sutton. Pass to Angsler. Now Austin.
It's Brittany Sykes on the wing. The 11-footer. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The floater.
And it's Collier missing. Here's Dolson.
Back to Sykes.
Dolson. Screen by Sykes. Pass to Sutton.
She tries for 3. That one falls, coming off Stephanie Dolson's feet.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick out the pass and get the assist.
Smith outside.
To the inside.
Collier, that's good.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Now here is Sykes.
She's got 27.
Inside. Here's Austin. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Well, you all see that painted area. It belongs to Shakira Austin. She takes it personal down low.
Smith outside. Collier.
And a missed layup.
Pass to Sutton.
Back to Sykes.
Dolson. Screen by Sykes. Now Dolson. And here's Sutton. And stolen by Smith.
Here's Carlton.
Collier outside.
Three-pointer. The Mystics pull it in.
Sutton. She's guarded by Williams.
Pass to Dolson.
Here's Sutton. Shoots a three. It's hauled in by Smith. Williams with it. Back to Smith. To the paint. They set the pick. Vader on the way. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Very well done. Confident and composed as always.
Now Sutton. She's got 9. Pass to Sykes. Now Dolson. And here's Sutton. She's guarded by Williams. The Mystics again can't hit. Here's Minnesota. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. And Tim, we know success isn't always linear. And just look at Alana Smith. She's a perfect example of that. Took her a few years to claim her spot in the league.
Well, she was a top 10 pick back in 2019. She shot under 20% as a rookie. Atlanta was out of the league, but she had a great 2023. The Australian finishing 3rd in most improved player voting, and she has really got a spot in the league now.
And the first one at the line is good. And so she makes both from the line. And here's Melbourne. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Pass to Kone. Here's Sykes. Launches it. Gets it to go from downtown.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Back to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Edwards grabs the miss. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend. After tearing her ACL twice in college, some may have quit. Not Brittany Sykes, who ended up leading her school to a national title game.
And she'll take her 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And she makes the first. That one falls, so she hits both of them. Here's Heidemann. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Samuelson outside. Pass to Heidemann. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Kune. Now Sykes. Covered by Collier. Sykes, no good. And here are the Lynx now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Miller. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier picking up the assist.
Unselfish play by Collier. This team loves having her.
Here's Melbourne. Pass to Kone. Sykes outside. 5 on the clock. 20 feet out. Minnesota grabs the miss. Samuelson outside. Heidemann. And it's off from three-point range. Now here is Sykes. 32 points in the game. They double her with Collier. Three-pointer. Ooh, no luck on that one. Carly Samuelson on the wing. She's guarded by Sykes. Here's the Mystics with the ball. They trail by 14. Pass to Austin. Back to Sykes. Now Austin. 6 to shoot. There's the double team with Samuelson. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here's Edwards. It's good from long range.
Edwards.
Now Heidemann. Nafisa Collier on the wing. Fade away. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Lynx on top, up by 11. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-side show. And here's Melbourne. Sykes outside. Edwards with the screen. On the wing, Emily Angstler. Melbourne. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. And stolen by Kayla McBride. And now the Lynx fast break. It's picked off. Pass to Angstler. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Diamond Miller picks one up.
Nice work by Angstler there, using her size inside to draw the foul.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
A stat sheet stuffer. Emily Angstler can score, rebound, and block shots.
So she gets them both. Here's Heidemann. Outside Miller. Pass to Heidemann. From beyond the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Diamond Miller.
3 points.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Sykes outside to the inside. Edwards with the bucket.
Oh, man. She is so good at making those lead passes.
And here are the Lynx now. Outside Miller. Pass to Shepard. McBride. She's guarded by Sykes. Right outside. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Can't hit that one.
I mean, it would have been something to see her hit from all the way back there.
There aren't many players that can hit from out there, but she's definitely one of them.
Sykes. McBride covering. Pass to Melbourne. Back to Sykes. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one to go.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Now here's McBride. Tries again. And that one drops for her.
Great rise and dime. She changed gears in midair to make that sweet, sweet delivery.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Sykes. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it.
This has been a rough second half for her shooting the ball. She should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
On the wing, Kayla McBride. She's guarded by Sykes. Shepard, the screen. Here's Heidemann. The three-pointer, no good. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Melbourne. Brittany Sykes outside. And the three ball is good.
No matter who it is, that kind of D is going to cut it.
So the Lynx now. Outside Miller. Pass to McBride. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Engsler. That shot, no good. Diamond Miller with some nice defense. And here's Heidemann. McBride. Now here's Peely. Fires at the elbow. And again, no good by Minnesota. Pass to Melbourne. Engsler with it. Inside. And that's a foul called on Peely. That's her first foul. The Lynx making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Sykes, she's guarded by Williams. Here's Kone. Just 4 to shoot. Brittany Sykes for 3. They get the rebound. Pass to Kone. Here's Dolson. Down low. Here's Sykes. Right side Edwards. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's Heidemann. Puts up the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Now Melbourne. To the inside. Here's Dolson. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Scoring inside, it's about a lot of things. To me, touch is most important. And Dolson knows how to get the ball in the hoop.
And here's Heidemann. To the middle. Shepard, good.
Jessica.
Crafty password, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Here's Melbourne. Pass to Kone. Now Sykes. Misses the 3.
Wow, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Dolson, shot's good.
What a plus it is to get those looks in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. So it's both teams making substitutions here. to Williams. And here's Smith, guarded by Austin. And here's Collier. Now Carlton. 6 on the shot clock. Over Sykes. Carlton's shot is off. And here's Sutton. Pass to Angsler. Dolson with it. Dolson sets a screen. Sykes. Again, the Mystics score. The Lynx leading. Outside Williams. McBride up top. Pulls it. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Coach has to be furious. Obviously, a defensive lapse there. She is automatic from deep. If you leave her wide open, big mistake.
Sykes outside. Here's the three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Pass to Carlton. Visa Collier for three. Another three for Minnesota.
A great shooter from deep. Collier responding with her own trifecta.
Dolson with it. Angsler. Here's Sykes. The putback. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Mystics will retain possession. Angsler, McBride covering. Pass to Sykes. Clock at 6. They get it back. Here's Sutton. Back to Austin. They double her with Smith. Now Angsler. The tray. Yes, and it's Shakira Austin picking up the assist.
Well, it's nice to see Angsler knock the triple down because when she does this, the floor really opens up.
Here's Collier. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Easy little jump shot for her there, guys.
Here's Sutton. Pass to Sykes. Dolson. And here's Sutton. Expanding her range. It's hauled in by Smith.
You know, it has been a rough night for her, but you can't falter on that try.
There's the foul. It's going to be on Brittany Sykes. That is her first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Mystics on D. Collier inside. Working on Dolson. And that one's good. Collier. And the Mystics call time here.
Timeout is charged to Washington.
So it's Washington now. A 12-point game. Sykes outside. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Smith. Now Carlton. Courtney Williams for three. The shot that time not on target. Here's Sutton. She's guarded by Williams. Collier with it. Outside Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Collier. He's still feeling it. Another one falls for Minnesota.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here is Sykes. Pulls up. The Mystics again can't hit. Here's Minnesota. They lead by 14. Pass to Smith. Williams. Right outside. It's good. The assist that time from Courtney Williams.
An example right there, guys, of how they never started coasting, even as their lead kept growing.
Well, Tim, they're just a determined group. There's no neutral gear. No matter what the lead is, it's only full speed ahead, and that's the type of basketball I love to watch.
Yeah, 100 miles an hour.
Here's Sutton. Pass to Austin. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run, and she lays it in. Here's Williams. Collier, guarded by Dolson. The 19-foot shot. That one, no good. Pass to Angsler. Sykes. No good on the triple. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Can't argue with it. Just get the W. Get home.
And the shot goes down.
A player who can get creative offensively. Let's just say Smith knows what to do inside.
The Lynx taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says an awful lot about this team.
Yeah, Blake, I guess they don't need home cooking, like you're cooking for your mom, to feel at home. Just a masterful performance all around for them.
And that's a wrap, everyone.